Thanks for tuning in to Know Wine in No Time. I'm your host Dave, and it's a beautiful day on Canadota Lake, and we're getting ready for our annual Canadota Lake wine cruise. And if you're like me, you'd love to share your passion for wine with your family and friends. So I'm going to teach you how to properly prepare for a wine flight. So the first thing you need to do is pick a theme. And I've picked a day in the French countryside. I've chosen all types of different wines from all around the country of France. So once you pick your theme, then pick a budget. So for this one, I chose $200, and that afforded me to get 9 different wines. So once we get a theme and we get a budget, now we choose our wines. And what we'd like to do is allow those wines to ascend in their weight and also in their body. So I start off with a Sauvignon Blanc, and we pick Sauvignon Blanc because it's light and it's crisp. Then we move on to Sauvignon Gris. We've added a little bit of weight in Sauvignon Gris, and we're intensifying the flavor of the wine. Then we move into a Viognier. Viognier is much heavier, much more glycerin-laden, and it moves up the scale of weight. Then what I like to do when I pivot to reds is I always like to cleanse the palate with a sparkling wine. And in this case, I chose a Cremant de Bordeaux. Then we move on to things like a Provence Rosé. Remember, rosés are made from red wines where we limit the skin contact with the grapes. Then we move up the scale in our reds. And I start off with a Languedoc-Roussillon straight Syrah. Then move into a Bordeaux, and this Bordeaux is more Merlot dominant than it is Cabernet Sauvignon dominant. Then we move into a Côte de Rhône, so now we have something a little bit more spicy and a little bit heavier. And finally I end with a Languedoc-Roussillon red that is heavy on the grape Syrah. So once again, start light, pivot as we move into reds, and then ascend in our body as we go. I also like to create a bio for the people to follow. So this is a list of all the different wines that we have on this flight and room for people to take notes. And I also emphasize in this program about the 5 S's, and they're very important because we want to make sure we look at the sight of the wine, we swirl it, we sniff it, we sip it, and we savor it so that we can appreciate our wine journey. So the only thing left is to gather your friends and enjoy the wine flight. And really, I just want to end on this. No matter what budget you have, no matter what theme you've chosen, the most important thing is who you share your wine experience with. So that's all the time we have today. Please come back next time, because soon you'll know wine in no time.